Guys, this has been one of my favorite shows that we've ever filmed here on the South Florida Comedy Calendar. I want to, again, one time give a quick shout out to Louis and his social medias. Where can they follow you, Louis, on social media?
At that Luis Diaz guy on all the social medias. At Take Notes Podcast, which is a new podcast I started with my wife, she wanted to do a parenting podcast, and I just turned it into let me say the worst shit and see how my wife reacts. So it's fun. It's not a lot of parenting talk, but it's a lot of me pissing my wife off. And yeah, so Take Notes Podcast, but yeah, at that Luis Diaz guy on all the platforms.
Absolutely, guys. Please definitely give him a follow. Keep up to date with all the shows that he's doing out here in South Florida and around the country as well. And again, like we said, puts out some of the funniest clips and content throughout South Florida. Art, is there anything else that you'd like to add before we get out of here?
No, man, just let's go Dolphins this weekend. And thank you, Louis, for coming through, man.
Yeah, man. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's edition of the South Florida Comedy Calendar. Keep tuned in, and remember, if there is anything else that you want to know about in terms of South Florida comedy, you can always hit up the link for the South Florida Comedy Excel sheet in our description. That way you can see all of the shows that even if we didn't talk about them on the show because we only got a limited time, you can get up-to-date information on where they are, how they are, and how to get there. But until next week, guys, thank you so much, and keep laughing.